Hey, good morning. It is 7:32 a.m. on Friday, June 2nd, 2023. I want to show you something here. Okay, see that? 2,000 pesos. Do you know how much that is worth? That's worth like $113 and some odd cents. I found that going through a box of old stuff from a trip I had taken to Mexico in the mid-1980s, or yeah, about then. And I thought, whoa, I looked up the value. This is really found money. Well, I'll tell you what happened in just a minute. Let's see, first let me brew this. This morning I'm going to, just because some people, they discount, the watermelon, juicy watermelon, that's going to be yucky. Who would make watermelon coffee? But let me tell you, it's really good. And one of the ways to have it, just putting some Splenda in here, is to have it with milk and, oh wait, let me get a few ice cubes here. Can I turn this thing around with me? Whoa. Okay, I've got the phone on a high tripod this morning. Okay. That's a lot of ice cubes. Okay, now, let's put in the capsule. Oh, are we plugged in? No, it's not plugged in. It works a lot better plugged in, you know? Okay, let me get this plug out. Only have a certain number of, there we go, certain number of electrical receptacles in an apartment, or at least in this apartment. So I was using one of those things that takes multiple plugs, but then it started sparking. So I thought, oh my gosh, no. So now I'm just using the two and pulling plugs in and out as I need them. So here we go. I call this a watermelon creamsicle coffee because I've got milk. In this case, it's 30 calorie per cup almond milk, which I happen to really enjoy. And in goes the watermelon coffee. So while this is extracting, I'll tell you the rest of the story about my 2,000 pesos. So I tried to get the bank on the phone, and customer service being what it is at a lot of places these days, I was on hold. And I was just kept being on hold. So I finally thought, I'll try another day, or maybe when I'm out, I'll stop by the bank. And I thought, well, hey, wait, let me look this up. Let me type into Google 2,000 peso El Banco de Mexico note. And I typed it in. Well, what do I find out? I can smell that watermelon. It smells wonderful. I find out that this, by the way, is a 1987 note, that in the 1990s, Mexico, because of extreme inflation, knocked 3 zeros off of all of the value of their money. So, in other words, 2,000 pesos became 2 pesos, which pretty much is worth approximately nothing. Not even worth a drive over to the bank. So my $100, poof. But it's still an interesting bill to keep. I'll show it to the children someday. How something that can have 2,000 on it can be just about worthless. So, all right, let me get a spoon. Oh, I forgot a spoon this morning. Here we go. Does it need more sweetener? I think I'll put in, do I have an equal? Yeah. Sometimes I find that mixing sweeteners. For example, to me, a sweet and low and an equal tastes like having a bunch of sugar and something. I didn't want it that sweet though, so I just put in a Splenda and an equal. And don't bother to give me any kind of lecture on using artificial sweeteners. This is not the Facebook page for those sorts of discussions, okay? All right, let me give this a try now. Oh, this is perfect. So have you ever had an orange creamsicle? You know, those ice cream pops that have orange sherbet on the outside and vanilla ice cream on the inside. Well, this tastes just like that except watermelon. So, you know, some people, they just want the same coffee every morning. Don't change it up on them. But some people like to, you know, live a little. And okay, I'm not dissing you if you like the same coffee every morning, because it's definitely a virtue in liking something and sticking with it, okay? I mean, why not? But I like a little more adventure in my life. I don't like to keep things the same all the time. I like to mix them up. So I like trying these new coffees. This one, I tried some other new ones recently, did not like. This, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Really good. Well, look, I hope my internet's been on all this time and you've been hearing what I'm saying. When it rains a lot, it gets a little titchy about whether it's going to work consistently. Anyhow, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'm going to go watch some birds.